Have you heard the good news? He is risen.
You're wrong, but I know Jesus.
Tonight, on O'Neill After Dark, the madness continues as the NCAA tournament is down to the Final Four. Let's go. In politics, airline travel is affecting regular people, but your elected leaders have solutions. And I speak with Bugs Bunny. All that and more coming up next. Good evening, and welcome to O'Neill After Dark. My name is Tanner O'Neill.
Peace be unto you.
A church crowd.
Peace be unto you.
And also to you. Well, after much madness, the NCAA tournament is down to the Final Four, meaning college basketball is almost over. Out of the 64 teams, these are the ones who are still in it. And sadly, my pick, the Houston Cougars, are not one of those teams. Highlights, please. Super Madness. Michigan won, as did Arizona and Illinois. However, the main event was Saturday, as Duke and UConn played down to the wire. What an absolute thriller. CBS with the call.
About 2 seconds. Mullins tosses it up. It's good. We're .3.
Braylon Mullins, instant legend. UConn 73, Duke 72. The Final Four is scheduled for the 4th of April. As always, check local listings for availability. Also, who do you have winning it all? Let me know in the comment section below. In American politics, an airline travel has some people waiting for up to 4 hours. Oh no. What caused this? Lack of funding for TSA and DHS? Maybe. Or is it that ICE agents have been sent in to help? I'm not sure, but your elected leaders know how to fix it.
Folks, I have said this time and time again. This is the stupidest in U.S. history.
Which I support.
And now the Democrats are holding the American people hostage.
And Republicans are doing the exact opposite.
So much of Democrat policy is, in fact,
Inconvenience millions of Americans all across the country.
We have never changed our position.
You shouldn't get paid a dime.
And create chaos at airports.
Instead of doing their jobs.
Details are going to be important.
Quit playing games with the American people.
It's our commitment as Democrats to do that.
One of the top 2 dumbest decisions that I've seen since I've been to Congress.
Get lost.
They are holding the government hostage. Why?
Force TSA agents to work without pay.
Democrat idiocy.
That's his position.
You look at the threat that this creates for America.
I'm unconcerned.
Every single Democrat in the chamber sat on their hands.
Without getting permission from Donald Trump.
It was outrageous from the start.
It's among the most shameful episodes we have ever seen.
These people are phony.
Just like this criminal here.
Don't be fooled. That proposal is a cover-up.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Congressman Dale Strong. I represent the 5th District of the state of Alabama.
You should go home to Greenbow, Alabama!
We're not going to let it happen.
This is common sense.
Amazing. I don't think a lot of politicians travel the way the average American does. So when you, the viewer, decide to airplane it up, plan ahead and don't act like a struggling doctor with no patience at the airport. With airplane travel being an air pain, I decided to get some opinions from those who most likely fly private. I'm sure they have reasonable suggestions for us common folk. These problem solvers are the women of The View. Ladies, please explain it so the casuals can understand.
Here's what's been going on.
Donald Trump was giving a press conference, and I don't feel comfortable.
That's what makes this country so beautiful.
Democrats want
TSA security lines out to the parking lot.
I don't actually hate the idea of this right now.
Because as long as those lines were...
And this affects real people.
Let's be clear.
We can't even feel safe.
So,
okay,
most Americans, I think,
their success rate at finding criminals has been 5%. I think we just need to remember
it's the hypocrisy of this entire situation.
How that's been threatened in more ways lately than ever before.
this has been attempted 7 times.
Why is this situation different?
Donald Trump's possible ties to Russia.
This is what we say about people we don't like.
Be humble.
Make him humble. Suplex him, put him in the camel clutch, break his back.
I'm afraid, I'm scared.
Make him humble.
So, verbal diarrhea and no impulse control.
They don't have that ability.
Here's how you can help.
That's what makes this country so beautiful.
That's right. The gals once again have offered reasonable solutions to something that doesn't affect them. We could all learn a lot from the women at The View.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Also, it's been called to my attention that the TSA employees are now getting paid. This show is recorded live, by the way. Pre-recorded live. From space. Moving on. From Buttons for America, continued fighting to make America great again. Currently, Combat Orange is 2-0, defeating fake karate man Steven Seagal and real video game man E. Honda in the Kumite tournament. We here at O'Neill After Dark have the exclusive third round coverage. Let's go.
Round 1, fight!
Incredible. America's Cat is now 3-0 and will look to continue this dominant run. Tune in next week to find out who the opponent will be. As always, to join Buttons for America Fight Team, just like, share, subscribe, comment, and or donate to the Cash App at the bottom of the screen. It really does help the channel. Also, I know some of you got your tax money already. And we'll be right back after this. Are you unaware of tax code 313168? Did you know you can write off your degenerate behavior from the recent NFL season? If not, you need the Taxecutioners. Harvard attorney Slick Deuceman and Impulse the Panda Bear are the Taxecutioners. Slick Deuceman is a real attorney, versed in criminal law, tax law, and bird law. Impulse the Panda Accountant is a bear you can count on when you can't count. Taxecutioners. Together, this brain trust is going to get you money. Money you deserve, and even money you don't deserve. Taxecutioners. Welcome back. Major League Baseball had its opening night / opening day / opening weekend this weekend. Brilliant writing. The New York Yankees won their season opener and are my pick to win it all this year, barring setbacks such as injury and poor management. Who do you think's going to the World Series this year? If you don't believe it's the Yankees, that's your opinion. But you're also wrong. In local news, the town is preparing for the annual Easter festival that starts on Friday and goes until Sunday. The highlight of the festival features townsfolk throwing eggs at the Easter creature, a very standard tradition that has long since been the focal point of the holiday. The Sports Page Bar and Grill will feature a special menu of fish and other Catholic-inspired food. It's worth noting that Big Kenny's Mobile Porketeria will be on site to offer a non-traditional alternative menu of alternative and questionable food, such as 90-day-old hot dogs, beefaroni, and rum ham. Furthermore, Mayor Hoot Loopman has declared himself the Grand Marshal of the parade, because of course he has. We caught up with the mayor and got his thoughts on what the holiday means to him and what it means for the town. Strong and incoherent words from the mayor. Easter is this Sunday, which might confuse you because it's a floating holiday. Sometimes it's in March and sometimes in April, and you might not know what to do. No worries, friends. I've got you covered in this week's editorial. Hello, friends. Easter is this Sunday, and it's my understanding that that is an American Catholic holiday where people get together to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus, and not the worshiping of a bunny. The bunny is a false idol who wants you to waste your money buying eggs, then your time coloring them, and then hiding them for unspecified reasons. The bunny's intentions are to distract you, not to mention bankrupt you financially and morally. To shun this overgrown rabbit, you can do a few things. Light a candle. It's a fact that rabbits don't like fire. Also, hang up a picture of the Pope. This will allow the bunny to see you are not the one to be messed with. And finally, be sure to leave water out for Jesus. In the morning, it'll be wine. Follow these tips and you won't be hopping mad this Easter. The more you know. A great holiday for all to enjoy. It's worth noting that after Easter, I'll be wearing my all-white Uptowns.
So I can get to stomping in my Air Force One.
Yes, indeed. This week, I spoke to Bugs Bunny, who I think is an overdramatic, no-good trickster. And because it's the Easter episode. Roll the interview. So it's an actual bunny and its name is Bugs. How duplicitous to the 5 people that are still watching this show this far in. Fine. How are you today? This is stupid. I'm out of here. Another award-winning interview from America's top journalist, regardless of who the guest is, even if it is a wascally wabbit. Dumb. Well, back to normal. But for how long? Continue to watch this and other content on the channel, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I would really appreciate that. Join us next week for more sports news and broccoli. Thanks for watching O'Neill After Dark. My name is Tanner O'Neill.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with honey and it.